a story? Want to read a story? No. That's okay. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, it's Christmas morning. It's like the best morning ever. And I'm so glad to see you up here with us. Oh, you are so beautiful, so amazing, and we love you so much. Today, I wanted to share with you this Christmas story. This is called Santa's Favorite Story. And this was given to me, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. Okay? So one cold day in December, a fox was walking in the forest, and he looked at the snowy trees, and he remembered that it would soon be Christmas. Then he heard something, and he sniffed the air and looked around. There, fast asleep against a tree, was Santa Claus. He was snoring. Oh my goodness, thought the fox. Santa has come early this year. I better go and tell everyone that he's here. So he hurried off to tell all the other animals that lived in the forest. When they heard the news, the animals hopped and ran and scampered and flew to the tree. And a squirrel chattered excitedly, and Santa Claus slowly stretched and yawned, and then he opened his eyes to see the faces of dozens of little creatures. "Why are you here?" he asked. "Is Christmas going to be early this year?" asked the fox. "Oh, I'm sorry if I worried you, my friends. I went for a long hike this morning to get into shape for Christmas. But I guess I walked until I got too tired. Maybe all those heavy presents will be too much for me to deliver this year." And the animals looked scared. "Does that mean there won't be Christmas anymore?" asked the fox. No, said Santa. "Christmas doesn't have anything to do with me. Sit down and I'll tell you a story about the very first Christmas." It happened a long, long ago in a faraway place called Bethlehem. Some shepherds were watching over their sheep in the fields outside of the town, and it was very quiet and very still. Man, usually not everyone's paying this close attention. Suddenly, a beautiful, bright star appeared in the sky, and the shepherds heard a voice saying, "Do not be afraid. I have good news for you all. Today in the town of Bethlehem, the Christ child has been born. God has sent his Son to show what God's love is like. Follow the star, and you will find his stable." The shepherds followed that star over the hills and through the valleys, across the bridges, and past all the little villages. All the while, the star shone brighter and brighter until at last it stopped above a small stable, and the shepherds and their sheep stopped too, for there in the stable was a baby, lying in the manger, and the shepherds knew that this was the Son of God, and they knelt down and they prayed. And that's what happened in Bethlehem when the Christ child came. It's my favorite story because it reminds me of why we're so happy this time of year. Love was the gift God gave us on the very first Christmas. And it still is, you know. And this love is far better than any presents that I can deliver. Santa Claus put his hands in his pockets and he slowly looked around at the circle of animals, and a kind and happy smile appeared on his face. "How silly we've been," said the fox, "to think that Christmas was only about presents." "So now you know," said Santa, "but come on, you're right, that it's almost Christmas. Let's go back to my place and get things ready." And all the animals followed Santa Claus and ran off to his house and didn't even look tired anymore because he remembered how much fun Christmas was going to be. And the animals stayed at Santa's house until Christmas Day and helped him every way they could. Of course, the reindeer helped by going out with them to deliver the presents. And after Christmas dinner, Santa gave every animal a present. And as they sat at the fireplace later in the day, they all asked to hear Santa's favorite story again, because it was a very special Christmas day for everyone. Santa was sure that he had the nicest time of all, because he remembered that the best present ever is Christmas itself. Now keep in mind, always in the future, that all the presents are really great, all the dinners, all the family, all those things are very great, very important, and so beautiful. But the best thing of all is that Jesus came to us, and he loves us forever and ever and ever. Now, one of my favorite ways to remind everyone about Jesus' love is through candy canes. Today, because it's Christmas, I have brought candy canes. And who can tell me the rule about candy canes? Yeah.
The red in Jesus' blood and the white in Jesus' body.
Excellent! Excellent! Yeah, let's give her a round of applause. That's so much better than my rule. So much better. Oh, great job. Now, I want everyone to get 3 candy canes. And here at this church, when we get candy, we have one for now, we save one for later, and we give one away, one to share. Okay, so everyone get 3 candy canes, and make sure you share one with someone to let them know how much Jesus loves them. Yes, you can. Thank you.
I dropped it.